Well, good morning, everyone. Guess where I am? Yep, you can probably tell it's the fall, and I'm up here in the mountains, the White Mountains of New Hampshire. And today we're going to do the Sawyer Pond Trail here off the Kangamangas. So last night I got up here in the dark and there was a light rain. I set up my camp, not realizing I had parked in somebody else's campsite. They had this little tiny tag on this post, which I was supposed to see in the dark. And so they were a little bit upset, but I told them I'd pay for another site because I had spent so much time setting up my site. So everything worked out fine. The people were okay. And you know, around midnight, the light rain changed to sleet, and of course I woke up this morning, everything was white, but it was really pretty to look at, you know, with the colored leaves and the snow. And so winter has arrived very early this year. I mean, it's the middle of October, it's the 16th, and but the good news is ski season's probably going to start early this year, and I like to ski, so it's fine with me. So you're probably wondering what this big decision is, and that's the reason why I came up here to the mountains, up to the woods, because this is where I can make big decisions. My mind's not all clouded with social media and doing chores at the house and all the things that we do each and every day. Up here I'm at peace and there's no distractions, and I've had a couple of weeks to think about this, but I only have 2 days left to make the decision, and hopefully I make the right one. Well, here's the big decision. I can either work for a few more years and make a little more money, get a little bit older, get a little bit grayer, or I can retire and go on vacation and just enjoy the rest of my life. Well, in order to make the right decision, I'll first have to do some reflection.
Hey, Saltyhead, we're trying to run a company here. Now get to work. Hey, Saltyhead, there's no snow days here. Now where are you? Hey, Saltyhead, you won't be smiling so much when I tell you gotta work this weekend.
Hi, Anna. I brought you some breakfast. Well, I think I need one more night to make the decision. Have a good night, everyone. So this is the grand entry for the Flume. This is where you get your tickets and information. Well, the tickets are $21 to get in per person. We got a great day to see it. It's beautiful and sunny. And they're open until the 26th of October, which is later than I thought. And I haven't done this in a long, long time. So let's go check it out. Now that's a big boulder from the glaciers dropped here at the Flume. So this is the Pemigewasset River, which flows right through the Flume, which flows then into the Merrimack River and out to the Atlantic Ocean at Newburyport, Massachusetts. And this is the source of the water that flows through this area. It's called the Pemi. So pretty much how the Flume was formed about 200 million years ago, back in the Ice Age. Seems like everything starts at the Ice Age. This whole area was all volcanic rock, and the softer material, which is basalt, was eventually eroded, washed away, and left this huge gorge, which is walled with granite. And that's how you pretty much get this Flume the way it is today. That's my short version of the story anyways. Avalanche Falls. Yeah, this big decision's been weighing on me all morning. You know, should I be at work right now? Or should I be up here having fun with all these other people? Checking out the foliage, checking out waterfalls and flumes, and I think it's all starting to come together now. And I think I'm starting to formulate my decision.
Coming?
Watch out for the wolf.
Okay. Satisfied?
Be careful over there. It's really a cave, huh? Crap.
I will. That's it.
Does it stop? Or can you keep going?
Sorry?
Can you keep going?
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh.
Can you do it? Let me talk to you. You need help?
Thank you. Oh. Wow. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Okay.
So I just crawled through the wolf's den. It's pretty wild. Dark in there too. But you have to crawl. And this is the sphagnum moss. We call it peat moss. And back in World War I, they used to use it to treat wounds due to its antimicrobial and antiviral absorbent properties. Is it worth the all the steps?
Yeah.
Beautiful, yeah.
I figured they wouldn't have built this whole boardwalk if it wasn't worth it.
And then the view of the bridge is, yeah,
better,
it's worth
yeah.
it, yes.
You get a view of the pool and the bridge.
Oh, okay. All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
And the mountain on the left is Mount Liberty, and the one with the lots of snow is Mount Flume. And here we have an example of the American yew, which is poisonous to all animals, including humans, except for moose and deer, which like to nibble on the needles and seeds. And here we have two leaves. The one on the left is a beech, and the one on the right is a yellow birch. They're almost identical. Very hard to tell the difference here in the forest. And there's a little mushroom there on the left. So what'd you think? The flume's pretty cool, isn't it? Brings back a lot of old memories from when I was a kid. My parents took me up here, and it was great back then. It's still great. Of course, we picked a really nice day. And coming up here to Franconia Notch, there's so much to do. There's all kinds of hiking trails. You can just sit by the lake, sit on a rock, and just take in the sun, check out the foliage. But right now I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna go into town to Lincoln, and I'm gonna go have some lunch down at the train depot. And if you come up to the Flume, it's probably gonna take about 4 hours to see everything. I mean, there's a lot of walking. It's a good 2.5 miles round the loop, but it's well worth it. So come on up. So this place is always good. I'll get some lunch here. So here's lunch, a pulled pork taco salad. Delicious. This is the Pondicherry Wildlife Refuge here in Jefferson, New Hampshire. I got this tip from one of the rangers back in Lincoln, and she said there's a good chance you could see some bear and moose. There's lots of wildlife here because it is a refuge. So let's go check it out. Well, I just took a half-hour brisk walk to get out to here. This is Cherry Pond. And I got the beautiful white mountains behind me, all snow-capped, and but no nature. It's pretty quiet right now. There is a beaver house right over here. I'll show you. And we got some Canadian geese, but really no big nature, so to speak. And by the way, these pine trees here, these yellow pine trees, that's called tamarack or jack pine. And they're the only pine trees that actually shed their needles in the winter. And they're very beautiful this time of year. Look at that. Right now, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere on the north side of the presidentials, and look at the view. I mean, it's breathtaking. And if I was working today, I wouldn't have this opportunity. And so this is my dilemma, but I think I figured it out, because in my heart, I am a nature person. You know, back in high school, they used to call me Nature Boy, because I always wanted to be outside playing. And it hasn't left me. I just love being outdoors, and I enjoy nature to the fullest extent that I can possibly enjoy it. I mean, I'm camping, I'm skiing, I'm fishing, I'm doing all those things that outdoorsmen would typically do. And so this might be the point, this might be the time in my life, because time runs short and you think you're gonna do it tomorrow. Well, do it today, because there might not be a tomorrow. And so I think I've made my decision. Tomorrow's D-Day. I have to make the decision by tomorrow. And I think I know where I'm leaning, but I'll let you know tomorrow. And but yeah, because nature's my thing, and I can't be happier. You know, I can't think of anything that pleases me more than just being outdoors. And so I'll let you know tomorrow. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy these views in this peaceful moment of my life. You know, I don't even have to wait till tomorrow. I made my decision. I just met this guy. He was riding down the dirt path on his bicycle, and he retired, and he has no regrets. And so I think I will retire at this point and spend the rest of my life traveling and seeing the world and being out in nature. Oh, and one other thing, I hope you enjoyed Pondicherry. It's really beautiful out here. It's well worth the trip. It's 1 hour north of Lincoln, and you get these beautiful views. I would definitely come up here again, and yeah, come up in the morning. You probably see some moose. The guy said he heard some over here in the marsh, but you know, it's about a half-hour walk to get out to this point from where your car's parked. But I would definitely say it's a 2 thumbs up. Come out here and check it out. Oh, and one last thing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I made my decision, and I had a really good time doing it. So until next time, this is Saltyhead here in Jefferson, New Hampshire, and we'll see you on the next one.